world needs a wake-up call.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Open your mind.
Projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.
Why don't you take your sunglasses off? We're all brand new. Got the first shipment today. They won't hurt. There's less interference.
They've been told that we're commies trying to bring down the government. And some of them are being recruited. Creatures are trading wealth, power.
You mean people are joining up with them?
Most of us just sell out right away. Then all of a sudden we get promoted. Our bank accounts get bigger. We start buying new houses, cars. Perfect, isn't it? We'll do anything to be rich.
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. She and her husband don't have bad symptoms, but were diagnosed positive. Mayor, thank you for showing up tonight. Do I have the news correct?
You're right, Chris. We tested positive. One child has tested positive. So, hopefully it won't get much worse than this. My symptoms have been like my seasonal allergy symptoms. I've had a headache the past few days.
What do these things want? Why are they here?
It's in their best interests. They're free enterprisers. The Earth is just another developing planet. They're third world.
And just, a little dry cough, but that's not unusual because I have that with my allergy.
The world needs a wake-up call.
Just take it easy. Hey, you stumbled onto something here. Maybe we can all benefit from this slight misunderstanding. Now let's go someplace quiet so we can talk this over.
Which are just about year-round in Atlanta, and my husband...
I've got one that can see.
Literally has been asleep since Thursday. And so...
All right, he's been asleep since Thursday. Let's just talk mom to dad here. Sick person to sick person for a second, all right? Because I can only imagine what you're dealing with in terms of how to manage the household now, how to protect the other kids, and what you have to do, where they can go, and all this. He's been sleeping. Any fever?
No. Well, actually, he had one of...
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.
About 99, but again, both have out. So it's not unusual when everything is in bloom.
Now, everything's random. Everybody's random. You'll see now, you'll get the frustration that we all have if everybody's going to tell you different things. But I got good news for you, okay? My wife felt exactly, it's not a boy-girl thing, but she felt exactly the way you do right now. Maybe I have a sinus infection, maybe it's my allergies. I'm a little low energy, but I'm all right. She had that for about a week, 8 days. She couldn't smell or taste anything. It recently came back, freaked us all out, but no other symptoms. 1 week, and then that was gone. My son did the sleeping thing, like your husband is. And again, I'm not saying it's gender related, but I say he had it. 1 week, it was gone. He had a little bit low-grade fever early on, nothing else. You know my deal. Everybody's case is different. If you don't have symptoms early, it's a really good sign that they're not going to come anecdotally, okay? Now, how's your kid doing?
Fine, and my husband just told us I was getting ready to come on, and he said, I've been having those Cuomo dreams. He described them as the dreams that you were having, but he just mentioned that to me today, and I'm still in a state of shock because I don't have any idea how we were.
Boys, let me tell you, they got their act together. Believe you me.
The feeling is definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders. We're optimistic as to what becomes of it all. It really boils down to our ability to accept. We don't need pessimism. There are no limits.
You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown, in this year alone, by an average 39%. And I've just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are all crisis alert. The situation is normal again.
This one, real fucking ugly. You know, you look like the head fell on the cheese did back in 1957.
We've been very careful. Even, you know, my kids have been careful, so I'm stunned.
Now, what do you do about the other kids?
Well, I have two more. One's tested positive, one's tested negative. I have two more who I have to get tested. And as fate would have it, I was actually with my mother yesterday, who I've not spent a lot of time with, just being mindful that she doesn't need to be around us. So she is going to get tested again, and then we'll figure it out. And I don't know. I hadn't gotten that far yet.
Well, also, as you know, I'm always a phone call away. And, you know, we have tremendous reach here between Sanjay and access to the task force and everything. Any information that I can help with in any way. You have to take it one test at a time, Mayor. You got to see how your mom is, see how she does. They will tell you, the doctors, that a big part of their understanding now, and again, don't be frustrated by what they say they don't know, because that's just the nature of this beast, is dose. What is viral dose? Viral dose is, how big a hit did you get? Early on, I was in hospitals all the time. When this was first happening, I probably got a big dose. My wife was taking care of me. That's got to be how she got it. But she was being so careful. It took her 18 days to get it. Smaller dose. Didn't get sick. Okay? My mother was around right up until when I got sick. I don't know when I had it. You know what I mean? I know when my symptoms got worse. She's been great, thank God. Knock on wood. My son, same thing. He wasn't around. Low dose. He got better very quickly. So factor that into your thinking. They are...
You see, I take these glasses off, she looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on, formaldehyde face.
Maybe they've always been with us. Those things out there. Maybe they love it. Seeing us hate each other. Watching us kill each other. Feeding on our own cold fucking hearts.
I got news for you. Gonna be hell to pay. 'Cause I ain't Daddy's little boy no more.
No, you gotta listen to me. I thought you boys understood. It's business. That's all it is. You still don't get it, do you, boys? There ain't no countries anymore. No more good guys. They're running the whole show. They own everything, the whole goddamn planet. They can do whatever they want. What's wrong with having it good for a change? And they're gonna let us have it good if we just help them. They're gonna leave us alone. Let us make some money. You can have a little taste of that good life too. Now I know you want it. Hell, everybody does.
Do it to your own kind.
What's the threat? We all sell out every day. Might as well be on the winning team.
That's like pouring perfume on a pig.
Suppose we settle down. That's far enough. Where'd you get those glasses?
Tooth fetch.
I'll bet.
You got him. Think you saw shaving this morning?
You look as shitty to us as we do to you.
Impossible.
It would be easier if we don't have to splatter your brains. And if you just went and visited with your mom and she hasn't been there and she hasn't been all over the house and everywhere where you guys are, those are all good factors for her well-being going forward. So let me ask you this, because my point tonight was not to make you more anxious. How does this change your personal sense of urgency, Ms. Mayor, about what you're dealing with? You've been incredibly committed to your community, but now that it's hit your family, what does that mean?
You know, Chris, I'm still as committed as I was on the front end. We still have this phased reopening in Atlanta despite the eagerness of the state to reopen. And so thankfully, many of our job centers still have not opened. Many people have been heeding all of the warnings that we've given. The governor's order does not allow us to put a mandatory mask in place. My good friend Mayor Savannah has done it. And so I think this is probably as good a time for Atlanta to follow suit with that. But it still remains the same. Black and brown communities are getting hit, and we are getting hit harder. Thankfully, my family, all of my kids have asthma. That's a concern to me, but my husband and I don't have underlying health conditions. And so prayerfully, you know, this will be as bad as it gets for us. But this is scary. We've done all the things that we thought that we should do, and for us to still test positive, I think really speaks to how easily this virus is spread, and obviously us are immune from it.
Where are you on the freak out factor?
I think I'm still in shock right now, quite honestly.
The world needs a wake-up call.
Got the news around just before 6 o'clock, and I went and I was speaking with my husband. I said, "Can you believe this has happened?" So now I'm in mommy mode, trying to figure out what this means. I was trying to fix something to eat for one of my kids, and he's like, "Don't touch my food," and so
this one, real fucking up.
Figure that out. My kids scattered when they heard that we were positive. So I probably won't see them for the next 14 days. you know, everybody's yelling across the house. So
That's like pouring perfume on a pig.
that's it. That's the other side. As a mayor, but I'm also a mom and a wife, so I've got to wrap my brain around what exactly this means and how to keep all of my kids, the rest of my kids, safe from me.
If you didn't identify with the priorities of people and their families, they wouldn't have elected you in the first place. It's always family first, and you're going to have to take care of that. Let me get a quick take from you as somebody who's dealing with both of these issues. The pandemic and the poison in our society is systemic racism. What is your response to the president saying, here's the good news, Mayor, 99% of the cases are harmless. And Confederate flag, I have no position.
Chris, I try not to give any energy to him because it is energy that I will never get back. That being said, each time he opens his mouth, he reminds us of how bad he is for this country. This is the reason that we all need to show up and vote in November. This man is dangerous. This virus is spreading across this country, and he refuses to do anything on behalf of the nation to make it stop. He is a danger to all of us, and that doesn't have anything to do with party affiliation. And so, you know, what can you expect? To expect something different from him is like insanity. And I...
The world needs a wake-up call.
Ever see that disappearing act?
Once.
What's that? They are wear these expensive watches. Turns out they're really two-way radios. You can listen to their broadcast. There's something else. Some kind of secret code or hidden control. They push a button, and all of a sudden, bang! They're gone. I've been trying to figure it out.
All right, now everybody listen up. Now we're obviously not getting to enough people because look at our numbers tonight. There should be twice as many of us here. We're getting too sloppy. That's all there is to it. Now their detection is becoming more effective. So we have to be more careful. Stay aware of keeping up appearances. Go to work, punch your time clocks, do what's expected of you. We've gotten reckless, and the movement's suffering for it.
So what are we supposed to do?
We bide our time. We seek out and locate their signal and shut it off. Wake people up.
Boys, let me tell you, they got their act together. Believe you me. Stage of the show, boys. I'll admit it is a little funky, but it serves its purpose. How'd you get here? Use one of these little portable jobs? I know we ain't supposed to use them except in cases of emergency, but there's so much fun. I don't know how it works exactly, but it has to do with some sort of gravitational lens deal, bending a light or some damn thing. But you can move from place to place, world to world if you want to. You see, the whole thing, it works like one big airport.
I just refuse to keep giving him that energy. I'm going to put my energy into electing a decent man in November, and that person is Joe Biden.
And getting well. Health first. Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, thank you, especially getting this kind of news to come on and let the audience know how it is for you. I appreciate it very, very much. I'll keep you on when I go into the commercial. I'll make sure you have my phone number so you can reach me if there's anything I can do. God bless you and the family. I hope you get through it very quickly. And just like in my family, one of the kids had it, two of them didn't.
So let's see what the test shows.
How long have they been there?
Who knows?
Wait, what are they? Where did they come from?
Well, they ain't from Cleveland.
Look, man, I don't need that kind of shit. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna wait.
Wait for what? You know, that really answers my fucking question.
Well, when you get some kind of master plan, you let me know, huh?
We can't be the only ones who can see.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
They want benign indifference. They want us drugged. We could be pets. We could be food. But all we really are is livestock. By some estimate, carbon dioxide, fluorocarbons, and methane have increased since 1958. Earth is being acclimatized. They are turning our atmosphere into their atmosphere.